Hello, I'm Matthew and White here. In this video, I'll be reviewing and analyzing the book of Boba Fett Season 1, Episode 4, Crawling Disney+. The name of this episode is Chapter 4 of The Gathering Storm. I will go over several topics and point out several Easter eggs that I saw in this episode. The episode starts off with Boba in the healing tank, and like the previous 3 episodes, he flashes back to the time after he got out of the Starlight Pit. The flashback takes place after the Sand People were killed by the biker gang known as Striders, and they look very similar to Hell's Angels who look closely at them. As was shown in the last episode, the viewer saw the Sand People getting killed by the Striders, and because they left their calling card in Episode 1. In Episode 1, they drew it on a house that looked remarkably close to Luke Skywalker's house. Boba checked out Jabba's palace where Bibba Fortuna had taken over Jabba's palace, and he saw that there is no way he can get inside. Later, Boba finds Fennec Sand, who was shot by the Mandalorian in the first season of The Mandalorian, as we heard the music that is used in The Mandalorian. He takes her to a doctor and must put mechanical arms in her to survive. The doctor told Boba he has a lot of appointments and he needed to take a number. Boba told him she will die if we do not act. Boba handed him a bunch of credits. The doctor told him, you should have started with that. The doctor performed surgery to put the parts in to save her life. Boba takes Fennec Sand with him, and they are in the open desert around a campfire. Boba tells her he needs her help to get his ship back. Fennec Sand asks him, why not ask Bib Fortuna yourself to get your ship back? Boba tells her, I am not as persuasive about my armor, and I'm afraid that I will not like the answer. Boba tells her, I do not want money. I am more interested in loyalty and people trusting and respecting me. Fennec Sand with Boba Fett see that his ship is there, and they see that it's surrounded by a bunch of guards. They later break in Jabba's palace, and you see the droid that you see in Return of the Jedi. He is the same droid that said C-3PO would make a great protocol droid, and that R2-D2 would make a great droid for serving drinks on Jabba's sail barge. Fennec Sand with Boba Fett later get to the ship after fighting the guards that were guarding his ship, known as Slave One. He and Fennec Sand get out of there and fly to the Starlight Pit. He wants to see if his armor was in there. The Starlight tries to eat them, and the beak is the same as Return of the Jedi. He tells Fennec that he wants to be the crime lord. He is tired of getting put in harm's way by idiots who do not know any better. He told her, we are smarter than them and we can make better decisions. He told her, I will have a place for you. Boba Fett wakes up and the droid tells him, your body has been completely healed. Boba says, but the mind and spirit take longer to heal, as Fennec asks him about the scars inside. Boba later realizes that he needs to act and not sit as he told Fennec Sand that power does not like a vacuum. Boba sees Black Sand and wanted to tear people apart. He was a gladiator, remember being great. The one that owns the cantina told him she would forgive him his dad if he let these people go. Black Sand tears the creature's arm off that looks like Bosk. Boba later talks to Black Sand and tells him he can offer him a job. It would make sense that Black Sanford will agree to that. He is a bounty hunter, and that is what bounty hunters do. He later takes the viewer to a meeting of the crime lords. Boba Fett tells them that they need to form an alliance to stop the Pikes. He told them that the mayor has formed an alliance with the Pikes. As my brother has stated, the Pikes were first seen in Solo, a Star Wars story. It's not to spoil it, and it does get the viewer to the climax of the story. It does a very good job of doing that. I get the episode 10 out of 10 rating. I thought it was well done and felt like Star Wars. It also goes back to Star Wars A New Hope, where Han told Luke, Wookiees will tear your arms off if they're mad enough at you. And we never saw it happen until this episode. That was cool to see that in that sense. It does a good job of mixing genres like science fiction, fantasy, and western story, as well as pulling from modern history with seeing the Striders that look very similar to Hell's Angels biker gang. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please consider checking out my other channel, which is called Tiger Man, which is meant to promote the books that I've written on that character. Please hit the notification bell to be notified of any future reviews that come on the channel at the bottom of this video. Please let me know what books, movies, and TV shows you'd like me to review next in the comment section below. Please share the video with your friends and family so my channel can grow. Thank you for a wonderful day.